already said, the BSc Transport and Logistics and the Master Program Operation and Supply Chains, those modules are the one that I study, and there's already some of them that I already explained through the YouTube channels, and I had a reference on book added to it. To strengthen that, recently I had made it to a Facebook page, the different module, and I add a link for references, so you can straight away click on it and go through and select the document, the reference that you desire to connect from Google Books, basically. So it's very important. That's how the study is made. It's made research with the books, because as we write dissertation assignment report, you have a subject, and then you need to write and find out with different sources that is put into the library sources at the University of the State. So in this case, through the channels, as the society is ready to inspire students to figure out what they have been studying for, and to making what they learn from school practically and explain, this is what I'm doing. I taking what I learned and I'm speaking about it. And also for the experience that I have, it can be an example from what I learned from classes. So now that I also planning to back to Odyssey University to have a full one, Master Sustainable and Supply Chains. I wanted to have a full masters according to the experience that everyone knows regarding my situation. This is I really wanted to go back and do the sustainability and supply chains, and maybe in this way, in the right way. Now I'm just waiting the feedback from it, and hopefully this time is going to be fine for me. So regarding, let's go through it. So there's already some module that has been speaking through it. It's just to my channels. I started to have the channels. I improved myself. Okay, so I improve myself to do the videos. It's going to get better and better, and hopefully I'm looking for new team to integrate also the channel. I integrate also the team. So that's what I can say basically. So in this case, the different modules that I have: commercials, BSc Transport and Logistics, commercials. Was really a financial one, understanding the financial process, how to calculate the balance sheet, and then in the UK, understanding the financial side in the UK, made this in class. Supply chains planning was to design the supply chains. You have a report of 5,000 words to write, and it's basically you have like a subject, and you have to basically create your own design of supply chains. Write 5,000 word planning control through it. And freight transportations, I write on traffic congestions. I remember the reports already said, and it was like 2,000 word, I remember at the times. And also we have like freight transportations tender, like it was like competitions that we have with the class, basically like a proper competition that you create your own warehousing, like have a bidder things, and I have my own team working together, and we made it is we have our own logo, own company, own mode of transportation. So we basically already done that, and it was 5,000 words at the times, and we also have a presentation from front of an organizations to present that. And I remember being part of the team with my classmates, has our own business house also to say that. Also, I have like we have information systems, professional skills. We went to Denmark, I remember at the times, and we basically visited an organizations, and then we have to write. It was for flowers, I remember at the times, and then after that we have to come back and then write in the assignment the time. And then what else? That strategy management also. I remember writing this assignment on railway transportations and air transportations. This is what sort of second years. The first years, look at the second years, but it was much more easier because my English improved. And that's why I choose the module English professional skills to improve that. And the one is really improving the English is when I went to placement years at the Coca. I didn't even not speak much English. I just speak French the regular day, but it was much more easier for me when I started back. So this is very powerful tools. And the final years, writing the 15,000 word for the dissertations, and add with the same module, supply chains, and no, it was not commercials there anymore, but supply chains, strategy management, and so on. So you have a list of it. And the master's program, the first term, supply chains, controls, strategy management, purchasing, professional skills, and I think that's all actually. And basically, those modules that I made for the master program look like the program Master Transport and Logistics. That's why it was very, very. It was not easy as we think, because supply chain planning is something that's not always easier to do. But I passed, so I'm very happy about 70%. I remember, 60%. I remember I passed, and it was basically design, the supply chain design control. Like you became a planner. Right, designing, the optimization, the lead, you take the delivery, you use formula to Excel sheets. You made that, so you read on it. I had to read on it, and also as purchasing procurement, it was mainly in class. It was really an entertainment. Like it was like case study, a module, and then we have to discuss in class, and then work in team, and then on the wall discuss about it. Every team writing what they are learning, and then we discuss. This is what we learn in class. And what else? Supply chain information systems. I had information system from Edison University, ERP system, where is coming from those informations. ERP system, EDI, all these things is what I learned from classes. So it's my knowledge, and the knowledge I learned from Edison University. And then I have the project and strategy, process improvement, operations management, and project management. That's is from Edison University. This is where I write the operations management, the assignment of INCOCA, and strategy, process improvement. I write on Hemawa logistic, and project management. I write on BTB distribution organization and consortiums in France, in Oran, where I live. And what else I write it? I write also BMW information systems. Then the supply chain planning control. It was to choose an organization. So I actually create a supply chains for tea between China and France, China and UK, or the UK. So I have to design the supply chains of those places. So this is what I learned from Edison University. So this is really to actually attract some much more students from where I know, because I believe that also the main of Scope International is really to also be connected and get more students to know our society and also know the university, and mainly advertise my course, because if you see clearly what I'm talking about is really what I like, and I really want to advertise to get much more students to come and study those modules, because the module is really in demand. The supply chain, the operation side, people don't really take into consideration that module, because they think that it's just manufacture stuff and it's not much important compared to the supply chain, because supply chain is very expensive module. And people doesn't take very seriously operation management. Operation management mainly impacting an internal strategy of the organization, and you need to financials departments and informations and marketings and sales. Such department I much be connected to operation management if they wanted to make well. They must understand that. And when you understand, you control your internal organization actually. That impact your supply chains. So in this case, I really wanted to, I'm looking for attract more students to really look at the module operation and supply chains. Yes, be interested. Don't say it's a little courses. It is really interesting courses, and I believe that much more will have it. And the supply chain is very, very stuff modules. But I wanted to encourage you to tell you there are some students never study that they've done well actually in the past. And the current students that I met in the program between 2017 to 2018, I've seen some of them they've done well. So in this case, everybody can make it, and if you are really a chance to integrate the university, go for it, and Edison University, and also the different university also. in the UK. I advertise for Odyssey University based on what I learned, but you can also apply for different university in the UK. That's why there's different sources. So that's what I made, and I add all the reference through it, so that everything that I carry from this is from what I learned. The knowledge that I learned is from Odyssey University. For those who question themselves where those I found such module and such subjects and such to always have something to add is from Odyssey University. Make you became like a researcher. You became in the world be a researcher. Always be there to act, to be ready to react in anything that come up. That's the University of Odyssey. The strategy is to make you be strong and have knowledge of what you learn, and also go deep, go far from what you learn. So they make you go and research. That's why when you're in class, they give you an assignment and dissertations and reports. You have a subject and you need to go to the library, seek informations. Sometimes you write a paragraph, a little paragraph, a line of like maybe not a lot of line, but you actually take so many books. Like I remember in the past take like a lot of book. Like I carry like even the language to get the book for a little paragraph. That's how we call in this education. This way I'm speaking, the way I writing things, the way I made the information is from the Odyssey University, and also from the experience that I learned in life, make me be the way I am today. For those who wanted to know where it's from, this is from there. And also the reward to leave a country. I'm French. I never planned to go to UK, but I found myself in the UK. You have to learn. And I've been talking about immigrations and challenge that immigrations can have. It's based on the experience that I have when I was in the UK. So in this case, I wanted to encourage you, and I'm going to keep today. Planning to make some. I already speak about the transportations for Sunday. I say through the posters that I'm going to speak about the freight forwarder volume, and also talking about there's another subject I've been talking through it as well, and I add such information already there that I shared to all of you. So I talk about the transportations and volume, and I also talk about the supply chains area, advantage and gold. This is what I share to you. So in this case, you wanted to know the secret. This is my secret. This is not a secret that I say I have to hide. Oh. For those who wanted to study there, you will learn and you will build the way you want. You will have a strategy on the way you build yourself. This is how I build myself. Not all my classmates that I have are the same as me. We are really different. But when we talk, we can understand each other. We really understand each other because we have the same program, but the way we act is different, but it's the same. So you're gonna learn from it, and it make you strong. We need strong people. We need strong students. We need strong people in this world to bring solutions and to bring idea and to develop the idea to each other. So that's the introductions of what I'm going to do. I introduced the poster and what I'm going to share to you regarding what I learned from Edison University, from the Bachelor of Transport and Logistics and the Master program, and I already add different sources through it. Through the years, hopefully, when I'm going to start the university, I will be able to talk about different subjects, because the subject that I chose is sustainable and supply chains, so it's going to add it. And then obviously the team must rise. I need to have new students integrate the society. I don't want to be on my own. I need new tool, new idea, new everything's come up through it, so that the page can be reward and touch different subjects as well. And it's not just touch supply chains. I say academic way is make students to figure out what they want it to be. It means every kind of subject can talk to the society. If you're in music, you can add your information on music, what you learn. If you're you study business, you can add information in the business. Hairdressing, you can add information in business. HR, you can add. It's open for everybody. So thank you very much. This is the introduction on what is come up, because I already made the planning of what I'm gonna do. So this Sunday, I'm gonna carry on with the subject that I'm already planning to do. And any questions and anything that you request for it, just check out the Facebook pages, Instagram, IS Student Union pages. And I want to encourage many students there. wanted to know, have idea. They are student in your university, give you the ability to have your own society and then create something that you like. That's what I'm doing, and everybody can do it. So in this case, let's short. Thank you very much for your listening. For those who listen to me, thank you. Keep watching, and also you can talk to me anytime. Thank you very much, and have a good day. See you for the next video that come up today. So I'm going to come up with the managerial skill purchasing and procurement plan that is going to come up, and then the list that's going to be speaking, because I already say that there's a list of subject that is talking to it that I add to our Facebook pages, and you can have a look on it. Thank you very much, and have a good day.